Hey everyone, it's Lexi. Just trying to do something a little different this time instead of posting normally like I do on my blog. I'm going to do a video today and hopefully you guys like it. So first off, I guess I should let some of you know who I am, as many of you might know me and some people don't. I'm Lexi and this is my blog, and something I really enjoy doing is writing and letting out how I feel, my day-to-day feelings, my emotions, and writing actually is a very good source of therapy. If any of you have ever tried it, got out there, just wrote down, jotted down some things that you felt that day, it really helps. It really helps you to let out how you feel. I'm a junior at Grand Valley State University. I'm majoring in exercise science, and I'm hoping to further on to grad school for occupational therapy. If some of you know me, many of you don't. Like I said, I'm a very energetic person. I usually have very, very high standards for good vibes. I really enjoy making people smile. If you know me, I always put people ahead of me, and I always try to better myself each and every day, and live every day like it's my last. I very much like to travel. I like to even cook sometimes. I'm just your average girl, I guess. I'm not your typical girl. I think I really see things a lot differently in this world than a lot of other people do. I'm very kind-hearted, and to be honest, I have a very soft heart, so things out there really do bother me, probably more than they should. And it's not always a bad thing, to have a easygoing heart, and sometimes it kind of just makes you know that you're stronger than most. And I have had a lot of downs in my life, and I've had a lot of ups in my life. So I think who I am today has really made me see as an individual that I'm a very independent person, and I love my family to death. Even though we all don't talk as much as we probably should, I do love my family, and I'm extremely proud of the way my parents have raised me and made me who I am and helped me be this strong young lady that I've become. And I hope that my blog and what I'm going to talk to you about today really helps you have a better understanding of life, and helps you understand that you're not alone, and that there's a lot of things that don't really look at. And I think what I'm going to talk to you about today will hopefully, and I pray, gives you a better understanding of life and gives you some sort of hope and a better understanding to the way we really should be living. Today, I really think I want to focus on the topic bliss, and that's not so much a topic, it's more of a word, a definition. And if many of you know what the word bliss means, then great, that's awesome. And if you don't, the real meaning of it means supreme happiness, utter, or joy. That can mean anything to a lot of people, and I know. And if you do know of a man named Joseph Campbell, which is one of the most known mythologists, philosopher, he's the one who says to follow your bliss, which in my eyes, that means follow your happiness and follow what you like to do. And the problem with our day and age, and even what Joe says, is that he doesn't think that people are understanding the meaning of life as much as the experience of life. And that couldn't be said any better, because here we live for one thing, and a lot of that thing is to go to school, get a good job, have a family, grow up, grow old with the person you love, and that's perfectly fine. But I think we get that kind of mixed up with forgetting why we're here and having the chance to be here. To me, the meaning of life and experience of being alive is two totally different things. I do understand what it means to be alive, and I do understand what it means to live and to grow up and to do all these things in life that we're supposed to do, and I understand responsibility. But just like me, and probably a lot of you, we don't really take a step back to understand what does the experience of life mean. And to me, that's much more than just meaning. It's the point that it's sad that in our society, we're all we're all meant to just know this one thing, and that's to make money and to live and to try making it through life. And that's not what it means to me, and it could mean that to you, but I just want you guys to really think about, you know, experiencing life and knowing that there's so much more to this world and to this life we're given than just living. And we need to go out there and experience what else is out there. We need to experience getting in trouble and making mistakes and doing wrong things. We need to experience those things, because in reality, that's who shapes us. That's what makes us who we are. And to experience all these things will only make us better. Sometimes it may make you better, and sometimes it may lead you in the wrong path. But just living every day just because you're meant to just go to school every day or go to the same job and go back home and just sit and do nothing, that's not enough. And what Joseph Campbell, I think, really wants us to see is that that there's a lot more out there that we need to really personally think about and realize that we're given one life, and it's not meant to be spent just in one place. And go out there and travel. Go out there and see what's out there and experience this world and this thing we call life, because that's what he thinks we're supposed to do. We need to go on adventure. And Joe really talks about the call to adventure, which is, to me, when something in your life hits and it's just telling you, like, Lexi, like, go fight for that, like, do what you think is right, and follow your dreams, follow your bliss. That is key to what this blog is about. Follow what makes you happy. And I know many of you might not even know what your happiness is, and sometimes I don't even know what my happiness is. And the older I get, the more I experience this feeling of bliss, and that I finally get that I'm not here just to be here. I want to follow my happiness, and I am going to continue doing that by chasing my dreams. And I know a lot of people will say, you know, it's hard to chase your dreams when you're stuck financially, when there's things that are holding you back, you may have family issues, but I truly believe if you want to do something with your life and you want to follow that bliss, it's all in here. It's all in your heart to fight those problems and those difficulties and say, this is not what's right for me, and I'm going to find what's right for me. And once you do that, everything makes sense. Everything. You feel at peace, and you have this urge of energy, and you feel good, and your energy's so full that you want to just spread it to everyone. And that's what I'm trying to do now, and I think is to tell you guys, like, this life is not, just don't focus just on the meaning, just experience and learn and follow what your heart wants. Figure out that bliss. Figure out what you're meant to do. And it may take you years, and I mean years, and it may take you until you're 50 to figure that out. And maybe when you're 50, if it hits you that, wow, like, this is what I should be doing, and what am I doing? Then live. Because that's what we're meant to do, is live and experience what's most important in life. At this day and time, I still honestly believe that I'm still trying to experience that following of my bliss. And I'm in college, and it gets really, really tough to know exactly what I want to do with my life. But one thing I do know is that I need to be content with my life, and I need to appreciate my life for all the things that I've been brought upon. And I need to really be happy that I'm here right now and I'm getting a free education to learn and to have all these amazing professors teach me so much about the real world. And I really think that's something that has taught me a lot and made me grow into the person I am, is not even just school, but traveling. I've traveled to Haiti. I went and I saw a whole different perspective of life, and it really hits you when you know that we're over here and life may seem easy and breezy and perfect, and there's people over there who are starving and have nothing, and you feel for them. And I think if I would have lived in a different life and that would have been my life in Haiti, I'm sure I still would have found some sort of happiness, but I would have never understood the things I do now if it wasn't for me growing and learning on my own. And still to this day, I have really rough days where I break down, and I'm totally honest about it. I break down. I feel like I'm hopeless. I feel like there's nothing left. And then at the end of the night, there's always that something that says, Lexi, you have so much to experience, and you have so much to look forward to, and what's holding you back? And I say to myself, nothing. There's nothing holding me back from experiencing this life that I want to live, this adventure I have so deep inside my soul that I want to go and see the world, and I will do that one day. And I hope from this blog that you understand that. I know a lot of you, plenty of you, are going through probably a lot of things, just as in any other ordinary young lady or young man would be going through. And it's hard when you're at this age and it's very, very easy to get confused on who you're supposed to be. But just remember that it's all going to fall in place. And if you continue to follow what makes you happy, if it's writing, if it's traveling, if it's studying, if it's not even going to school, if it's working somewhere where you've worked for years and you just want to stay there, then do that. But just realize that there's more to life than just settling. Do not ever settle. That is the problem with our life, is settling. Never settle for less. There is always something more that you can be. There's always something more that you can see. And I really urge you to, fight for what you want and chase what you want. So just promise me that all of you will take in consideration this first video of my blog. And I'm sorry that it probably was a little serious for all of you, maybe not, but that's just who I am. Once I start talking, I really get pulled into wanting to spread what I feel, because there are people out here that are scared to talk like this, and scared to get in these situations and not know. So just know that you're all not alone. And if you do feel like that, just take a step back and, like I said, be thankful and figure out something else for yourself if this doesn't work, or if something's not working for you right now. Really just focus on you. That's what this life's about. You and your experience of living this life. Following your bliss. Following that happiness. Following something that just makes you shine and makes you energetic and happy. And I hope today's post really just leaves yourself at a better feeling and gives you some hope. As much as I like to say, I believe each and every one of you are full of life and full of something much more than you are right now. So just hope, pray, learn, live, experience, and do everything in your will to make your life happy. So with that being said, I hope all of you enjoyed this long video to my blog, since this is one of my first videos, so I thought maybe I should make it worth watching. Hope you learned something from it today, and if you ever feel the need to talk to me, just go ahead and talk to me. I'm a very, very chill girl. I'm very open to being there for someone, even if you just want to talk or you want to get to know me better. Seriously, feel free to email me, message me, anything, and I'll hope that I can be there for you and even give you a better feeling of anything that you may be feeling. So with that, have a great day, and I hope you continue to check in on my blog. So thanks.